Hi friends, welcome to Crown Canada. If you want your parents or grandparents to visit you in Canada, parents, if you want to visit your children or grandchildren in Canada, you are at right place. You can save money by completing your application by yourself without any agent. In this video, we will go through the whole process of supervisa. Let's get started. What is supervisa? A supervisa lets you visit your children or grandchildren for up to 2 years at a time. It's a multi-entry visa that provides multiple entries for a period up to 10 years or 1 day prior to your passport expiry date. If you want to stay for 6 months or less, apply for a visitor visa. So only difference between visitor visa and super visa is that in visitor visa you need to extend your visa after 3 months or 6 months, but in super visa you can stay up to 2 years at a time. You can go back and come back. It's easy for 10 years. Who can sponsor their parents or grandparents through super visa? So super visa is slightly different than visitor visa. In this, sponsor must be Canadian citizen or permanent resident of Canada. Sponsor need to sign a letter of invitation that includes promise of financial support. You need to promise that you gonna support your parents when they gonna stay there financially. The list and the number of people in the household. Sponsor need to tell how many members are living in this house already. A copy of sponsored Canadian citizenship or permanent resident document they need to provide. In the letter of invitation, we need to mention why the parents want to visit, how long they're gonna stay, what is their background. If you need to show your ties to the home country, like if you have land there, you have family there, you get pension there, you have some kind of a job there. So if we are telling that all things here, then immigration officer will believe very easily that you will be going back after the time period is over. Your visitors financial assets we can show back, that also shows the ties to home country, and visitors travel history if they already traveled somewhere. Sponsor must prove that their household meets the minimum necessary income. So what is minimum necessary income? Let's see. Minimum necessary income is an income which CIC, Government of Canada, they decided for family size, according to family size. So if you have a family of 2, suppose you are husband and wife, and you want to sponsor your parents, both mom and dad, so you will be counted as a family of 4 then. So you need the minimum income $48,176. This income could be include you both, like husband and wife's income combined is a family income. If you already 3, like your husband and wife and 1 kid, so you already 3 people here, and you want to sponsor 2 more person, mom and dad, you will be count as 5 people, and then you need $54,630 for last year income or this year income. So how you gonna prove that you meet the minimum necessary income? For that, you can use notice of assessment, your T4 slips, T1 slips, employment insurance stubs, employment letter including salary and date of hiring, your pay stubs, your bank statements. What I will recommend, notice of assessment, which we get from the CRA, Revenue Agency. That is the perfect thing because it's a very good and legal document. So now we're going to talk about visitor. What visitor need for this visa? Visitor must apply for a super visa from outside of Canada. Visitor must have medical insurance from a Canadian insurance company that is valid for at least 1 year from the date of entry. at least coverage of $100,000 and have proof that medical insurance has been paid. So if you get quotes from somewhere and you will put that quote with the application, they will not accept it. You need to pay that and put the receipt with that. I will tell you, when you get the insurance, they don't start the day you pay it. They will start from the day your parents gonna land here, but uh, you will get the receipt before ahead. Visitor must take an immigration medical exam. So you need to get a medical exam. Visitor must have a police clearance certificate. Visitor need a photocopy of marriage certificate, because your parents, mom and dad, you are calling both, so you need to show that their marriage certificate. But if you don't have marriage certificate, we can use submit a photocopy of passport's last page where they show like husband wife, like husband's name and wife's name, so you can show their relationship there. Visitor need to provide two photographs. Both the visitors need to provide the two photographs. Proof of visitor's relationship with sponsor. So if you have birth certificate, that's very good. You can show your birth certificate that prove that they are your parents or grandparents. But if you don't have birth certificate, you can use your passport's last page where it shows mother and father's name. Visitor can also show their funds, their FDs, their property evaluation, but it is not compulsory. So how we gonna get medical exam? So visitor can either get their medical exam before or after they apply, but for the fast process, the best option is get it done before you apply. The medical exam can be only done by only panel physicians approved by Immigration, Refugees and Citizenship Canada. You can find a panel physician near on this link, and I will post this link in the description below. Police clearance certificate. Every country could have different name for police clearance certificate and different process to it. So I'm telling right now about India. In India, you can go to your local district police station for that, and the passport office too. But I will say I will go with passport office for this one, because it's really a very secure way to do this. Now we're going to talk about fees of super visa. So for super visa, fees is like same like visitor visa. So per person you will be paying $100. If one person $100, two people $200, and you need to pay biometrics fee, fingerprint fee with the application, that is $85 per person. But if it is a family, so you can pay $170. Two people or more, up to 5 people, $170. So how we gonna pay the fee? Payment instructions will change depending on the country you applying from. So you can go on the website and check. If you need the link from where you can check this, please let me know. I will post in the description below. So visa offices do not accept payment receipt from Canadian bank. This is like if your children want to pay, if sponsor want to pay the fees from here in Canada, the visa offices will not accept that. So how we can do that? In India, you can pay your fees online. To pay your fees online, you need a PDF software, a printer, credit card or debit card, a valid email address. Then you can pay on that and print out your two receipts. One you will send with the application and one you can keep it for your record. But the best way is go to visa application center nearby you. Every city have the visa application center. You can search on internet and you can just leave me a message. I will let you know where the visa application center nearby you. So you go there, they will check your application, you can pay your fees there and they will post it. They're gonna charge a little bit money for that. So for photographs, we need photographs. So there is a specific specifications, what kind of photo you need. But if you go to photographer in your city, they know what, if you tell them that we need the photograph for immigration purpose, they know what to do, which photograph they need. But you can take this printout with you, that's good. On the photograph you need to get a stamp with the date from the photographer, that which date is they are taken, and you will write your name at the back of the photo. It should be very clear. So now we already talked about what kind of documents we need. We're gonna collect that all documents, and then we need an application form. So we need to go, I will post the easy link in the description to download the application form. But in case if you can't go there, it's different for every country. So I'm just showing the little steps here where you can go, on which link you're gonna click next and click next and click next and select your country and get the documents. I will post a link down in the description. So when you download the application form, you can fill them. So each applicant must fill out and sign their own form, including those traveling as a family. Like both parents, they need to fill out these all forms and sign them separately. So what is must? IMM 5484, IMM 5257, IMM 5707. These three forms are compulsory for every person in the family, like parents, mother and father, both. Document checklist is a checklist where you're gonna tick all the boxes, like that, yeah, this document I'm done with this, I'm done with this. Application for temporary residence visa and family information form. And there is another form, IMM 5409. So this form is only for the people who is not married and they lives in a common law relationship. And IMM 5476 only for the people if you are appointing any agent or representative. In this case, so we are not using it. So these three forms you're gonna fill, and then at the last, when you've done these all forms and everything, we're gonna check our application from top to bottom, is this complete or not. So this form must be completed by each person applying for a supervisa. IMM 5484, IMM 5257, IMM 5707, and rest two forms if you are applicable for that. So you're gonna put first document checklist, then your application for temporary residence visa, then family information form, and then all the documents, and same you're gonna repeat for the other family member. After that, you're gonna check all the documents if they are in there or not. So fees receipt on the top, then photocopies of the information page of your passport, your traveling parents' passport, then two photos of parents with the stamp and name at the back, then marriage certificate or whatever document you are showing you for your relationship, letter of invitation from sponsor, then proof of fund document from sponsor, then photocopy of birth certificate or passport page, whatever you are prefer, copy of insurance policy or certificate, visitor's proof of fund if you are doing so. So we're gonna put them all underneath that forms and then submit the application. So where you can submit your application, this, to submit your application, book an appointment at the visa application center nearby you, and there you can do your biometrics too. Make sure you complete the document checklist and include it with your application form. Make sure you include all the supporting document listed on the document checklist. You can include your whole family's application in the same envelope. So you no need to send two separate envelopes. You can do it in one envelope. So this is about how to apply super visa, from where you can get documents and which documents you need. So if you need help how to fill that all 3 forms I will be making next video, and you can get step by step, column by column help in that video, that how we gonna fill out those all 3 forms. Till then, stay happy, stay positive. If you haven't subscribed my channel yet, please subscribe and press the bell icon for next videos. Thank you.